Good afternoon, everybody. Today I would like to discuss investing your time wisely. And as Michael also once said, the bad news is time flies, but the good news is you're the pilot. So let's talk about clarifying your purpose. Time management includes delegation, opportunity cost, and balancing efficiency with effectiveness. Effective time management involves leveraging others and resources, not just personal organization. Every productive choice has a trade-off, emphasizing mindful decisions, making for a better outcome. And I know that efficiency and effectiveness said quickly can almost sound the same, and some people may take the same. But efficiency is about getting more things done in a shorter period of time, whereas effectiveness is choosing to spend more time on what's more important, which when used in the right portions, they work well together. So let's start with identifying the core problem. Busyness and productivity we'll start with that. Being busy often involves constant activity without achieving meaningful results at all or progress in your work. I mean, you go days working on a few things and you think you're making a lot of progress, but in the grand scheme of things, you're just really investing your time in something that you could have just breezed over quickly. Hidden causes of busyness. Busyness can mask issues like poor prioritization, unclear goals, and ineffective time management. You can also place some emotional stress on yourself. Feeling stressed despite constant effort more than likely will signal a misalignment and invites reflection on productivity, understanding the cause. This is important because it will help you it'll help you see where you may be making mistakes. And we can start with urgency versus importance. People mainly focus on urgent tasks because they got to put the fire out or they feel like they're pressured into getting things done quickly, even if those things aren't the most important things. And they just want to get quick feedback and often they neglect the important long-term goals that drive progress, not only in yourself, but in your family or in the company you work at. And a lot of people have challenges with delegation. A lot of times they want to keep all the work to themselves so they can get all the credit for it, which I can understand. But in reality, there's in your lifetime you'll have enough tasks to where you'll get all the pats on the back that you need. So it's smarter to delegate some of the work and take some of that stress off yourself. And the fear of inefficiency and control issues cause low delegation, limiting capacity and reducing time from strategic work. Busyness stems from predictable habits, not lack of discipline, which can be changed with proper framework and some small reflection on yourself. So let's talk about presenting of the solution. Okay, let's start with initial focus, control of time. It begins with focusing on activities that produce real value and align with the priorities that you've set. Real value. It means that you get the most value out of your time spent. And deliberate planning. Planning ahead reduces decision fatigue. So you don't have to make all these decisions at one time. You can plan ahead and you can see 2 steps ahead. So you can already somewhat plan how things are going to work out. And that encourages proactive rather than reactive behavior and time use. Delegation multiplies impact and it frees time for important responsibilities viewed as strength. Consistent mindset change. Small, consistent changes and mindset shifts empower effective time management over perfection. So you don't always have to be perfect. You just have to invest your time in a proper way and get the most effectiveness out of your time. Time is an investment. Time is an investment that should be seen as an investment to use deliberately, not merely as a resource to spend. Because in life, time is a currency that you can't get back. You can spend it all you want, but you can never earn time back. I encourage you to reflect on whether you're wasting or investing your time effectively. The metaphor reminds me that individuals control their direction and decisions despite time continuously moving. I hope by discussing some of the things, you can kind of stop and think about how you delegate your time. But one thing that really stuck with me when I first started learning this is when you start working for companies, they always look at their ROI. What's my return on investment? So if I buy this piece of equipment or I buy this software, how quickly am I going to get paid back and cover the cost? So you need to think in the same way. Anything you do is what's my return on my time invested? How am I going to benefit? How is the company or my family going to benefit from how I'm investing my time? I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and hopefully you take some of these things and they help you in your growth and with your family and your careers. Thank you.